ready for the big game? I call this the chicken wing conundrum. Ready for this?
It is.
Because if you get them at the restaurant, they're fresh, they're crispy, they're good. If you bring them home, they're not good anymore.
Do you
They're
know why
kind of
that is?
soggy.
Yeah.
And if you make them at home, they can be soggy too. So there's really no good way until today to do it.
We're going to reverse all that.
Why is that?
Well, first reason you get them and you get delivery or you pick them up.
Right.
What do they put them in?
You put them in the sauce.
And then they put them into a styrofoam box with no vent holes. So what happens is they steam. They lose all that crispiness. Or sometimes the operator of the deep fryer didn't crisp them all the way because he was in a hurry.
Right.
So now we're going to try to make this a little bit healthier.
And at home.
And at home.
For the big game.
So I think a big important part of making great wings is you have to brine them. And a brine is nothing more than a liquid, whether it's water, or in our case today, we're going to use Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, that has flavor to it. Aromatics, salt, a little bit of sugar, some vegetables. So we're going to start off, we're going to put some onion in a pan. We're going to put some lemons. We're going to put some garlic cloves, some fresh thyme, some fresh rosemary. And we're just going to put that in there. Some black peppercorns. Now, Mike, first beer I ever drank
was a
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
PB Army.
And you can't go wrong there. So we're going to take this beer.
And I want a swig?
Oh, you can have a swig. We're going to pour the beer in. And then all we're going to do is bring that to a boil and we're going to shut it down.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to pretend it came to a boil.
Okay.
So one thing I like to do is I like to be able to brine my wings right away.
And the reason we're doing it is to what?
So it's going to keep your wings nice and moist.
Okay.
And they're going to be giant jumbo wings full of flavor but crispy skin.
Okay.
Okay, so that came to a boil. And what I do then is I add some ice so it brings down that cooking temperature.
To the brine.
To the brine.
Okay.
And it immediately brings down that cooking temperature so then you can go straight from the brine cooked right over your wings. Just like that. Now you want to allow this to sit about 4 to 6 hours.
Okay.
So you pull them out after 4 to 6 hours and then we're going to show the next step.
So we're marinating the wings.
It's exactly. Brine is like a marinade, but what it does, it gets into the cellular proteins and tissues of the meat, and it brings that flavor all the way to the bone.
And to make it better for you, we're not just going to deep fry it.
No.
I'm going to put this on a cookie sheet.
Yep.
We'll pop it in the oven.
Yep.
And then we'll take it out.
So it's called the brine, the bake, and the grill.
Okay.
So we're going to brine them. We're going to take them out. We're going to dry them. We're going to put them onto a cookie tray. Okay. And then we're going to bake them at 350 degrees for 35 minutes.
Okay.
It's going to render out some of the fat from the skin, and it's also going to cook the wing all the way to the bone.
Do I got to flip it?
You do. Well, you can, but we're going to flip it on the grill when we cook it on the grill.
And then we're going to grill when we come back. Stick around.
When homes are selling fast, who can ensure you'll get the most money for yours? I'm Barbara Corcoran, and I've managed agents who have sold homes for thousands of dollars over list price. The key is to hire the agent with a smart, aggressive marketing plan. In the Mahoning Valley, no agent spends more marketing dollars and creates demand quite like Kelly Warren. Her marketing attracts hundreds of buyers every month and allows her to offer a buyout plan as well as flexible fees. Go to kellysoldit.com and get top dollar for your home.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make. Only A to Z.com.
I have taken these out of the oven, 350 for 30 minutes. Now I popped them on the grill, marking the first time anyone non-professional has ever cooked in this kitchen. So far, so good.
You're doing a great job, Mike.
A limited amount of smoke, but there's a reason we're doing the grilling, and I'm guessing it's not just to make it crispy, right, Mark?
No, it's not to make it crispy. It's for that healthy. Again, we're trying to be a little bit healthier in 2019, as we are every year. But this is going to render out all the fat in the skin, yet they're still going to be crispy, but you don't have the additional calories from when they went in the deep fryer or when we tossed them in sauces that we didn't make ourselves.
Which we're going to make right now.
Yeah, we're going to make a couple.
Okay.
Classic sauce from Buffalo, New York. Mike, what's the famous bar?
Buffalo Anchor Bar. That's where they made up the chicken wing.
So we're going to start off with some Red Hot. And I always like to use Frank's Red Hot for this because Frank's has that beautiful vinegar flavor along with the chilies. We're going to add a little bit of granulated garlic. We're going to add a pinch of salt. We're going to add some celery seed because that really is a key component to the Anchor bars is the celery seed. We're going to add some celery seed. We're going to add some granulated onion and just a dash of Tabasco
Depending on how you like it. I'm
Right,
guessing,
and a pinch of cayenne just to kick it up a little bit more. And then we're going to stir this. We're going to bring it to a boil. And one thing when you're making wing sauces, when they make wing sauces a lot in the industry, our industry, the restaurant business, they add butter to it at the end.
Yeah, you can see it on the top.
You can see it on the top. We don't have to do that here because we're trying to be a little bit more healthy. So right now, we're just going to bring that to a boil and let it simmer for about 2 minutes, and that'll be perfect for us. Now we're going to move on to make some homemade ranch dressing.
This is your ranch at the restaurant
This
ranch?
is my ranch at the restaurant.
So good.
So you can use low-fat mayonnaise.
Okay.
So we're going to add equal parts of low-fat mayonnaise, low-fat sour cream.
Do you at the restaurant use low-fat items?
No, we use full test.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well,
I knew
we
it was
would in
not
some
like-
respects,
Yeah,
but
no.
not in this case. We're going to use low-fat buttermilk.
Okay.
Okay. Pinch of salt. We're going to add some dill, because dill really makes ranch great. A pinch of paprika and cayenne, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and we're just going to whisk this together.
A lot of the same items in that sauce are in the ranch dressing.
They are.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize it either until I started deconstructing the Anchor Bar buffalo sauce.
I see.
I see. So now we have beautiful ranch dressing.
Okay.
We can control the calories. Bigger yet, we control the sodium as well. Because a lot of times you get ranch dressing or barbecue sauces that are out there that are commercially bottled, and there's a lot of sodium in them. Okay, so we have that. We're going to pour the ranch in there.
Right.
And I think, Mike, it's time to start enjoying some wings.
Now, how do you do it? Some people toss the stuff in the sauce.
I'm a
People
dipper.
dunk. You're a dunker.
You know
So you'll
why?
go
Because
dunk,
I like
dunk.
my handle to be clean.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can just dunk. You know, and again, we're using a sugar-free barbecue sauce by my dear friend Guy Hughes here. Sugar-free, 5 calories a tablespoon.
Very good.
So we can take.
He's a wizard.
He is. So I'm gonna do a little bit of ranch and just take a bite.
I like to do the whole. Can I go there and then there?
Absolutely.
It's gonna
It's
kind
double
of
dip and
contaminate.
non-contaminating.
So I go here and here, and I put the whole wing in at once.
And the biggest thing you're gonna taste, you're taking it all the way down. You're clean, man.
How are you with it?
You're a pro. You taste that flavor all the way through.
Yeah, and the grilling is a good idea.
It adds a little bit of smokiness. Okay, the fat's rendered out in the wings. You got the beautiful flavor. Sugar-free barbecue sauce. You can have a Carolina Gold barbecue sauce. You can make a Chipotle barbecue sauce. And then, of course, we have the Anchor Bar buffalo sauce right over there.
Can't wait to try it.
You know what? It's Super Bowl season, man.
That's right. We
You
know
know-
the Browns aren't in it, and maybe
Browns
your
aren't
favorite
in
team's
it.
not in it.
But they might
however.
make it another year. This is the only time I've ever bought and am promoting a rookie quarterback for the Browns. I'm a Baker Mayfield
Please
believer.
be worth it. Please
be
be
worth it. Okay?
Thanks, buddy.
All right, brother. Happy Super Bowl.